I recently did a video on how to get the perfect backdrop, but since I've been into pageants and things like that, I've also been doing more professional photos, and they can be pretty pricey. I know some of them can range between over $500 to like $1,000 for one photo session shoot. And I don't know about you, but I like to ball on a budget. So I figured I'd make a video showing you guys how to get professional photos, especially if you have a DSLR, for a more affordable price. And I do most of my photos as well as my editing, and it saves me a lot of money. So I'm just gonna jump right into it and show you how to basically set it up, make it look professional, as well as editing it and just making it look top-notch for an affordable price. So to get started, the first thing you will need is a DSLR or a really good quality camera. You're not gonna wanna use your iPhone just because it doesn't give you that quality that you want to or need if you're going to be giving it into maybe like a program book, or even if you're doing headshots for modeling or acting. It's just not gonna give you that high quality photo you need. It doesn't have to be a more expensive DSLR. Even though I'm using the 80D, I was able to take really good quality camera pictures last year for my pageant on my T3i. Also, I use a 50mm lens, and it kind of blurs out the background a lot. If I was using a regular lens, you would be able to see that this is actually construction paper hanging up behind me. But because I'm using the MM50 and it just blurs out the background completely, it kind of looks like one of those professional background backdrops. Another thing you're going to need is a lighting kit, or even if you're using natural lighting, that's completely fine as well. I've actually taken some photos using natural lighting, and I'll put them up so you can see. But what I'm using right now is my lighting kit. The lighting kit is directly behind the camera, and then there's also one directly behind me. So I'm gonna move for a second so you can see exactly how it is directly behind me. So it's gonna have a little bit of trouble focusing, but if you can see that right there is actually the light, and I have it directly behind me. By using the light directly behind me, it kind of helps my silhouette just pop a little more against the blue. So now when it comes to accessories, with pageants, they really want the whole effect. So they want that gorgeous, glamorous shot, but with acting, they really just want your face to pop. So I'm going to show you more of a pageant way instead of like an acting way. Any type of big jewelry, big chunky jewelry, just to help bring out the look and make it a little more, I don't know, like high quality. But the chunkier the jewelry is, it looks more professional, especially if you're shooting it for a pageant. Now, if you're doing it for an acting shoot, it doesn't really matter what you wear. Simpler, the better. So especially if I'm wearing this and I take a photo with this, it's just gonna pop, I think, a little bit more than even this would. So with the Canon T3i, because it didn't focus, I had a remote and had to take pictures that way. But with the Canon 80D, I actually have it on my phone right now, so it lets me know whether I'm in focus or not. It also lets me pause it, and then it also will let me take pictures too. So it's kind of cool, and I don't have to get up, make sure it's in focus. It's right there on my phone. It really depends on the photo, but with this one, because it's a light blue, I would like to wear either like a silver, a white, or a deeper blue just to make it pop a little more. So for this one, I just have like this old blue shirt on, but no one's really gonna tell because it's literally from almost the neck up, kind of like your chest up. So no one's really gonna tell. But I did notice a lot of more professional photographers will use kind of like the same color that you are wearing just to make you pop a little more in the picture. So that's what I did for this video. I used kind of like a similar blue just to make it kind of blend together. So when it comes to angles, sometimes I will shoot head on, but for some reason it doesn't always work for me. So what I like to do is I will usually turn and then look at the camera that way, and then sometimes I like to look like I'm looking away. So I have different types of angles that I like to use, and every angle isn't going to work for you. It really depends on each person. So whatever works for you is how you need to do it for your photos. Find your angle and then use it. So those are just like the basic natural kind of like, you would use that in natural lighting, or you can use it with the background behind me. But to amp it up a little bit more, I also use a fan. So I'm gonna show you exactly the fan that I use, and then I'm gonna turn it on and show you the differences when you are using a fan and how it looks a little bit more professional. I'm going to show you guys the difference right now, and you're going to see exactly how amazing it just like ups the entire photo. Okay guys, sorry if it's a little bit dark. Let me actually open up my curtain a little more. But that's basically all I do when it comes to taking photos. I will use one of my convenient, affordable backdrops, and if not, then I'm using a background that's kind of clean, but it doesn't have to be perfectly clean because of the 50mm lens that will blur everything out. If you guys are actually interested in seeing how I edit my photos and bringing them from a raw print into something that looks a little bit more like this, then make sure to actually click on the next video because I actually had to separate this since it was super long. Definitely check out the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in seeing more of my photography type of videos, then definitely give this a thumbs up. And of course, if you aren't subscribed, make sure to do so. But thank you so much for watching, and of course I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.